Greetings friends, how's it going? It's Revan here, hope you're doing well. And well, today I'm covering about something a little bit different for you today in this dev blog review. And as you know, Black Friday is out now at the moment at this stage. But the lead up for 12.10 is around the corner. So let's go ahead and talk about that, shall we? So 12.10 is gonna be very interesting. Yes. Yep. You guessed it, astrometric battles is one of them. So that's basically coming out now. I mean, like, don't forget to go ahead and claim your prize to participate in the event, and also scroll your way down and go ahead and check this out. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say about 12.10. Stand by.
As we're sailing toward the end of the year, the incoming update 12.10 is bound to thrill players with new content, special events, and gripping action in battles. Keep watching this video to discover what's waiting for you in the World of Warships.
Fair seas, Captain. Have you missed our game updates? I'm Tina, and I always show up on time. Watch carefully so you can catch everything. Update 12.10 has arrived. Everything you need to know so you can take the World of Warships seas like a fish in the water. Off we go.
The hype train is zooming toward the holiday season and is firmly on track with the voyage to the North Pole event. Continuing in this update, players can still complete missions to earn Arctic tokens and use these to obtain various containers and other rewards. And that's not all. A special prize awaits particularly tenacious captains who manage to complete all the combat missions. Do your best and you can earn Dmitry Pozharsky, a Soviet Tier 8 premium cruiser. This ship fires AP shells that can dish some serious damage. And she's also packing short burst smoke generator to make up for her less than ideal concealment stats. Here in the World of Warships, we work tirelessly to bring our fans a thrilling gaming experience. To achieve that, we've analyzed player feedback and statistical data, returned to the drawing board and tweaked a lot of commander skills for battleships, cruisers, and destroyers. We've infused new energy into numerous skills, and they might be just the thing to turn the tide of battles in your favor. Captains, be sure to make good use of the changes in this update. During the first week, you can retrain your commanders completely free of charge by clicking the button in our patch notes. Don't miss this chance. Be sure to log in to World of Warships. Our newest update brings players a chance to mix things up in the naval arena. Just 2 weeks after the release of Update 12.10, World of Warships will be reintroducing asymmetric battles. 5 players against 12 lower-tier bot ships. This time, captains can helm Tier 6 to 10 ships of any type, as well as super ships. And there's a 1-tier difference restriction for the player-controlled ships in a team. The bot ships will always be at least 1 or 2 tiers lower than player ships. For example, if the player team has Tier 6 and 7 ships, then they will face Tier 4 and 5 bots. What's more, there won't be any submarines on the bot team. I'm sure that you'll be glad to hear that you can enter battles in divisions to fight against the bigger bot forces. And speaking of bots, the development team has taken your comments into account, and they have improved the AI behavior to make things more interesting. Fierce Mariners, enter asymmetric battles to hone your skills against bots and prove that true expertise can best a swarm of AI ships. This update will provide even more excitement. Players yearning for glory can prove their strength in the 14th season of ranked battles. For some fast-paced action, jump into 3 rounds of brawls, each with limitations on the number and types of ships you can field. And we haven't forgotten about you, clanmates. Start your turbines. The 23rd season of Clan Battles begins, codenamed Triton. As the cherry on top of all this, let's not forget the Battle Pass, which offers active players the opportunity to earn loads of valuable rewards. While you're waiting for the holiday season to come, why not indulge in a shopping spree during the ongoing Black Friday event? We have some excellent discounts and bundles available. More importantly, following tradition, the Black Fleet will be sailing into the Armory and the Premium Shop. All-time favorite ships will be available in a swanky black style. Early access to Japanese battleships continues in 12.10. Battleship beauties like Tier 8 Yumihari, Tier 9 Adadara, and Tier 10 Bungo are still available for Japanese tokens and doubloons. Need a ship with guns that can reach far with top-notch accuracy? These are for you. Naval Warriors. As you can see, Update 12.10 will bring an abundance of fierce battles. Good luck, and may your aim be true.
These were only the most important points of Update 12.10. It's time to say goodbye. My name is Tina, and I wish you good luck in battle, Captain. Ciao, ciao.
And ciao ciao indeed, I have to say. No, it's awesome. That is actually pretty cool, what you just seen there, the promo for 12.10. I couldn't have said anything better what they have just said right there. However, what I will mention is from the dev blog right here. So let's go ahead and dive into this. So in the astrometric battles, as you heard, and what you've been seeing in there already, it is important for you to understand that sometimes in matches like this, teamwork is good to have with friends, and it's a good way to bring yourself in with friends or family or people that you know online or around across the world, and just have a fun time doing so. Now, if you don't know many people out there, I encourage you to go out there and make some friends and enjoy time with them by doing this sort of thing. Even sync dropping, having fun, going head to head with this sort of thing is actually a fun and engaging experience. Now, I will admit though, as it's a tier 6 to, tier 6 and, let's see, tier 6 to 8, 7 ships, sorry, tier 6 to 7 ships is actually not bad. I mean, like, there's actually a lot of difficulties being put together here for astrometric battles, but, as you check out the game mode when you're playing it, as it says here, it's actually, you get some good rewards. So you can go from tier 6 to 10 in the super ships. So that's actually very, very nice. I mean, like, tier 6, I mean, like, a lot of people have tier 6. A lot of people have tier 7s, 8, 9, and 10s and supers. Not many people go for super ships, which is understandable because those things are damn right expensive. But in all seriousness though, let's just hope the rewards are good though. That's the biggest thing about it all that I have to admit. So let's just have a look and see what we got here. Astrometric battles will also have the following changes compared to the previous iteration. So basically, divisions up to 5 players can be formed, which is good. I mean, like, people have been itching with the idea of having a group of people playing together. So that's, a good way that Wargaming has introduced this. It's actually going to be bringing out good times and fun times, especially for streamers out there, for people who playing within clans or just friends across the board, just want to have a good night, chill out in Discord or somewhere like that, and just have a good night out, doing something all day or whatever fancy that suits you best. But the point of the matter is, it is a fun and engaging time for you to just sit back, relax, and wind towards the end of the year. So that's actually very well played there by Wargaming for having 5 people to be joining the group. That's awesome. Now, it can be comprised of at least 1 aircraft carrier, 2 battleships, 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers, and 1 submarine. Well, I actually did a yay about the submarine part, like I was actually being sarcastic and cynical, but I actually at the same time that I know that not many people love submarines. I know. I hear you people out there. Trust me. But in all seriousness though, what you get an opportunity here now is that with this event right here for you is that you have an opportunity to not play submarines. You can play an aircraft carrier or not an aircraft carrier. But don't forget, you got hybrid warships, so you can actually have a bit of mixture of fun as well. Bot ships are now more likely to focus on the highest HP ship closest to them. So basically, just say like, "Hey, bro, I mean, like, you're it," and well, it's actually kind of fun in a way because like you get to look at the nearest nearest player that has more health pool, and then you are the weakest link and with less health, you go like, cool story, man, awesome. But yeah, okay. But it's interesting. Bots will now be less effective at dodging torpedoes. I enjoyed that. But it was okay. It's a bit of a different story though. I know that some people were a bit annoyed with the fact that they kept dodging torpedoes all the time. Bots are now likely to head towards key areas to capture and defend themselves. So that's actually pretty good. That's nice to know. It's actually good to see that there's some good feedback that's been put into this, so hopefully that this feedback will be put into good use. We'll just see how it pans out for this season, and be sure, folks, to send your feedback back to Wargaming after you played it a fair bit. I know that not many people are a fan of astromatic battles, but I encourage you to change your mind, because astromatic battles is actually here to stay in World of Warships in some ways, because it will come back every now and then, and it's a good change of pace. So I encourage you to throw in some good feedback about them regarding to that. But with that being said though, Clan Battles 23rd season is coming out. Now I know that there's a lot of people out there itching to get their steel, and their steel warships, and their research bureau warships, and all the rest of the above. I know, it's like, trust me, I understand 100%, so I know how that goes. Looks like we got some interesting containers coming to play here. So we got a Microsoft Store container. We've been named to Xbox container. Interesting port choices. But there's also some interesting economic bonuses as well. From the Soviet container will be updated. And it's going to be interesting to see. So it's nice to see this. If you look at it very carefully in the fine print, what are you seeing there? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, premium, like it's not more so like the word premium, but the way I'm saying it's premium is because it's unique. But let me just put it this way, it is the unique camo for the Talon, Petro and Riga. So the Talon, Petro and Riga, they're all very nice camouflages, and the Okakov and the Poeta Aggression, and they will also have the unique camos as well, so go check them out. If you're not sure what they look like, I'll put them, you know, like a little bit of images throughout this video so you actually know what you're in for and everything like that. So they're pretty unique in itself. I mean, like for these camos, I'll give you a bit of a sneak peek of the ships that I have already that have unique camo, and I'm thinking of that they're probably including, but it's actually very, very nice. So I'm looking forward to putting that in. The visual flags is going to be pretty good. You know, the appearance of the flag premium is going to be nice. It's actually nice to see that everyone is getting in the swing of things there. Now it looks like the King of the Sea 16 finals achievement and the King Sea commemorative 16 commemorative flag were added, so that's actually nice to see. We're going to get some cool things being added in the flag in game. And also the King Sea instead of permanent camouflage Vermont has been added. Yes! 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 That means that we get to show it off to everyone out there. So that's actually very, very good to have. Probably they're going to have some, you know, minor adjustments or tweaks with it in a way, but it's actually pretty awesome to see that they're listening to that sort of thing. And, you know, like, I'm actually very, very stoked to see this. Because it actually gives people some recognition as well. The one thing I did mention about this is that in regarding the King Sea itself, the only thing that I was hoping to see that would be included for it would be, at least, you know, for the people who casted King of the Sea, will be given some recognition for either emblems or some logos or something, like a patch or something, to show that they actually have done it. You know, like it's like achievement saying, "This, like, we thank you for doing this." You know, that kind of thing. That'll be awesome. But actually, I can live with this idea for now. But it'll be nice to see the streamers and casters will get something as well too. And those who participated, they should get one for as well. But it looks like, you know, like if the way I see it, a bit of a double-edged sword comment here, that considering that this is a flag, you know, like for in recognition for King Season 16, it's actually not bad. But it, you know, some people would like to patch or something. But anyway, you can't have them all yet. Yet. That's all I can say. But it's actually pretty cool. But one thing I can say is that they have been talking about, you know, some balancing changes in 12.10. For the Austin, for the ZF6, the Tashkent 39, and I have to say that the Austin's main battery and reload time will be changed to 7.5, and main battery reload booster control will be reduced to 120 seconds. ZF6 on the other hand, the reload time has been reduced to 3.8 seconds. The main battery 180-degree turn time has been reduced to 10 seconds instead of 18. That's actually a pretty good bonus. In regarding to the Tashkent 39 on the other hand, is then reduced for the torpedo reload for 93 seconds. Pretty cool. But the Chungking has actually gone for a bit of a remake, as well as the Ramet, Champion, Harbin, Sejong, Jinan. These are all Pan-Asian cruisers. That you, if you're wondering about this. So it looks like they have done a bit of a change in terms of the hull, the main battery, reload times, gunfire and control system, and also so the Champion here has got like shell ballistics have changed. The firing arcs will now be flatter. I don't know why they've done that, but it's actually, it seems like they have made all the Pan-Asian cruisers to fire flat. Probably a bit of a win for a lot of people out there. But yeah, it's actually interesting. So let's go recap here. So it's interesting when you're looking at this very carefully. The Chungking has got like the space hull, main battery reload reduced, and researchable main hull battery time reduced has been put into consideration here as well. Gunfire control system has been increased to 13 kilometers though for the firing range, which is a little bit of a good thing. But as I, you know, scrolling down a little bit further with this, there is some good things about this and then some bad things about this there as well too. So there is a bit of a pro and con behind this. But all these cruisers are firing a bit flat now compared to, you know, flying a bit like an arc way as such. But it's actually very interesting to see. Sejong and Jinan is actually something that I've really got my eye on at the moment for Tier 9 and 10. Those ships are pretty powerful at that level, considering with the torp reload they got going on and a lot of torp memes. So if you want to do torp memes, there you go. But yes, it's actually not too bad overall. But I have to say that it's actually looking pretty cool. There's a whole heap of new articles coming out right now, but as you know, patch 12.10 is coming out fairly soon. I have a feeling that a lot of us are going to be putting this into play right now with all this, you know, changes for astronomic battles. Don't forget, if you want to renew your battle pass, which is pretty good rewards. Also, command skills update. Now, this is something that a lot of people have been worried about. Me too, actually. Me too as well. I mean, like, I had been concerned about it for a fair while. But it looks like that they were focused on, you know, removing certain effects and improving certain things. Like, for example, that they... Have you noticed that they actually removed this part here? the fighter consumable, spotting AA consumable to cooldown time, defensive AA cooldown time as well, main battery reload consumable, and also the torp reload booster. They've been removed now. So there's actually a different change for everything that has been tweaked with a negative 7.5, except for unique commanders where we have negative 10. I see a pro and con behind that. Alright, so there's a bit of a pro and con behind this. The pro and con behind it is that it's like with the previous, we had the benefits, it's great, but this time they're taking away a little bit away from us. However, if you scroll down a little bit further, there's actually certain things that has been tweaked and changed. So definitely check out the preventive maintenance, definitely check out for the super AP shells, the improved repair party, the focus fire training, Pack a Punch, Furious, Dazzle Destroyers, AA and ASW Expert. There's some good changes there. I can tell you that right now. Just by looking at it, there's some great changes there. What I can highlight is that they have improved what it was previously and have made it a little bit better for both for standard and unique commanders. So when I say unique commanders, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about like Halsey, Yamato, those cold commanders, and even the doubloon commanders as well. They're the unique commanders that they're talking about. Even from special events as well, they are called unique commanders. The thing is that the normal standard tech tree commanders that you get like from like when you get your first ship, for example, and you recruit a commander for the first time, that is a very standard basic tech tree commander. Okay, that's the only difference. The thing is that these unique commanders have different special abilities. Like for example, one may have better, you know, adrenaline rush, for example, or grease the gears, or torp reload, or AA defense, or whatever, you know, that may be. But you know, some commanders have some good things and some commanders have some dull, boring things, but that's, you know, pretty much standard when you think about it. So that's actually not too bad. But yeah, overall, without waffling on too much, I mean, like, there's a lot of opportunity here. Rank battles is going to be pretty good. The first one's coming out on November 9th until the 10th of January. That's actually going to be pretty damn awesome for Tier 7 warships, which is going to be great. And Bronze League. Silver League, on the other hand, is Tier 8. And then Tier 10. Wow, they changed it. So Tier 9's not in Silver League anymore. I'm sad a little. But hey, I mean, like, Tier 10 and Super Ships have now come out swinging in Tier 10 for Gold League. So that's actually going to be interesting. Definitely no aircraft carriers. Wow, okay. So that's actually a bit of a mix. But it's going to be pretty good though in going forward. But it doesn't stop hybrid warships. However, with that being said though, Brawls is going to be awesome. So round 1 is you got a maximum div of 3 people for Tier 6. No more than 1 submarine, 1 aircraft carrier, 3 battleships, and 4 destroyers. I think a lot of people took way too much into it. Round 2, on the other hand, will focus on Tier 8 warships. And then round 3, that's interesting, they've gone backwards. They've gone to Tier 5. It's actually good to see a bit of a balance and change. I'm up for that. But yeah, high school fleet collaboration, that has coming out as well too. So those ships are coming back as well with different camos and appearances. So it's not too bad. And then don't forget to subscribe to YouTube. New arrivals in the armory. Well, this is the new Tier 9 Navarian ship that's still in play here, and also the ships like the Arkakov and the Mikoyan and also the Progression. They've been in the game for quite some time, so that's interesting. The Navarian has actually been listed in there, and you know, it's actually kind of funny in a way that I actually had listed that as a test ship. I think that's a bit of a typo for wargaming to have it like that, but that's okay. I mean, like, it's probably just letting you know that's we're still in testing phase anyway. There's some incredible balance changes going on throughout all nations in the game. So this is very important for you to read. I mean, like, you have to really pay attention and read this. Definitely check that out. But that's actually what I was showing you before about regarding to the dev blog, and also the camouflages, and last but not least, here's some interesting Black Friday dockyard appearance for the Black Friday event, which is pretty dope. And honestly, the future challenges. Oh, Christmas. Yikes, I just touched that subject right there. Yeah, okay. I may as well cover it real quick in this dev block. Yes, there is something going on about this, the Santa containers. Now, as you know, a lot of streamers, a lot of people out there who are not streamers as well, have won a lot of good ships. I have a feeling that there's gonna be something going on here, and I'm gonna show it to you right now, that you need to be aware of. But check this out with the changes. Here's a big change. So all these ships that you're seeing here right now, these ships are getting removed. All these ships are getting removed. So it is something that I was really disappointed to read this, and I have to quickly go through what is going to be included. So we'll start off with the good news. The good news is we got the following ships in the containers for this year coming up. So we got the Tashkent 39, awesome ship. We got the Trump, very good ship. Brisbane, yes, Brisbane. And Colossus, okay. Jaeger is a good one. I mean, like, not many people have that ship, for those who missed out the opportunity to get it, which is going to be good for them. The Amante Grail is pretty good. Velos is nice. Alliance is pretty cool. That's a submarine. The San Yat-sen is a battleship, which I have, which is pretty cool. Halford's very nice. Numancia is actually pretty cool. Nottingham is awesome. Carl 14 Johan is pretty cool. Esfandra, that was interesting. I mean, like, it felt like I was playing a Duncan. I don't know why. But anyway, the Tokashi, as well as the West Virginia 44 Duplex, and also the Leipzig, they're going to be included this time around. They have removed a few ships for you to obtain, and honestly, I kind of like agree with it and kind of disagree with it. So let me just start off what I can agree with. Well, I can't. I can't agree with it. Because I love all those ships. That's what I was hoping for, to get something in this year. But in all seriousness, though, it's a bit of a shame, actually. But okay, looks like they got a good selection of ships that's not going to be included. So let's go with the following: the Moskva Khabrovsk. Moskva Khabrovsk. Start off the bat right there. That's Cold Warships. Black, Cold Warship. Flint, Cold Warship. I don't know if you can get it from the doubloons, but I'll try double check on that. I think it's just a Cold Warship. Marseille, Cold Warship. Hayate, Yoshino, Cold Warship. And Salem is a cold warship. Nishishimi. I believe the Nishishimi is a cold warship as well too, if I'm not mistaken, last time I looked at it. Preface, definitely a cold warship. Salem's a cold warship, yep, okay. So, yeah, I can see where this is going. I think what Wargame is trying to do here is that since coal is easy to get in the game, they have moved a lot of ships that can be obtained by coal for you to get at a later date. So that's not a bad sign. Roma, Prince Eugen, Cossack, Mainz, Jesus, Alabama, Litarib, Loyang, Gascony, Vanguard, Iranian, Marco Polo. Okay, so Marco Polo you can get with coal, but the ones I just read out, they can get with the balloons. That's already from the premium shop. So that's, wow, okay, big change. Saipan, the love and hate of the Saipan, but I'll be honest with you, I don't mind it, but I'm still learning how to play that thing. Azuma is a good cruiser though. Graf Zeppelin, great carrier, great for secondary memes as well. Groningen, pretty much a Friesland. If you got the Friesland, the European DD, the Netherlands, Groningen's pretty much the same idea. Just different nation, that's all. But they are, there's a story behind that, so let's not go too much into the technicality there. In regarding to the key and Karga, on the other hand, that's fair enough. Karga, you can buy the Karga through online. Key, same as well. Belfast 43, same boat. Kirov, Arizona, Texas Warspite, Ashan, Atlanta, Romance, Kawangi, Marblehead, October Revolution, Dr. Costa, Sims, Eagle, and Annapolis. You know, I think what they've done is that with this list that I'm seeing here, is that they have made a serious change. That anything to do with coal or the balloons or anything that you can buy online with those ships, they actually put them and bench them on the side and put the new ships out there for you to enjoy. But yeah, so don't panic. As I say, don't panic. The Santa Gibbs will stay almost the same with improvement, as we hope you're excited about it. An update shorted ship list, dropped ship list. Last year's containers had a ship list featured 174 ships. This time, instead of just adding the new ships released over the last year, we also removed over 40 older ships to make it easy for you to obtain your desired warships. It's interesting that there will be in the super containers as well, and the Steam super containers as well, for people who want to collect. But I'm actually puzzled about in regarding to the future of other rare warships that I have not yet obtained. Like, for example, Kronstadt and Benham. Some people really want to get the Missouri or the Musashi and things like that. I have seen a few comments about that, so folks, don't worry, I'm thinking of you already, for those who have been asking those questions. But be rest assured, we will have more information about this real soon. So yeah, folks, I mean, like, that's pretty much it, what I've got to tell you. It's a bit of a long-winded video, I do apologize, but I have to admit, that is very interesting to see what's happening now. So we'll talk more about the Christmas event and what we'll know more in the coming weeks. I'm gonna wait for probably a week just to be safe, or two, just to be sure if there's any more announcements that's going to be coming out soon. There are some people really curious about the upcoming warships. I am hoping to hear more about that soon. But go ahead, check out the dev blogs. The dev blogs is basically your bread and butter in World of Warships, folks. If you want to keep in touch with the latest information that's gone on out there, And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask us CCs or streamers out there, and even ask the Wargaming staff. We are here for you. So thank you so much. Give a like if you like this video, and also feel free to subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for your support, everybody. We're looking forward to seeing you soon, and enjoy patch 12.10. Until then, action stations, my friends.